All right, hello and welcome to this very first playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Last time we did mission number 30, which was called Skullface. And now we're going to do mission number 31, which is apparently called Sahelanthropus. Prevent the combat deployment of the upright bipedal weapon Sahelanthropus and take vengeance on Skullface. That sounds like it might be a final mission. I thought that about the last one too, but because I had a very similar description, honestly. So this is what's going to happen. I'm going to go in with what I have, which is a stealth heavy build. And if it turns out that that's wrong and we need some DPS, like a light machine gun or something, then we'll restart the mission with a different loadout. But we're going to try it this way and see how it goes. What's this kid doing with us?
Strange PRF. What's wrong? Control lost. Maintain RPM. We're settling.
We're settling? That's a mood. Is this kid important in some way that I'm not clear on? I thought this was just some grunt. Oh. Okay.
Recovered control. Ascending.
I bet we're in for a ton of cutscenes.
There's something wrong with Eli.
Is that the kid? Eli's the kid? This is gonna be a long mission, I bet. We have about an hour and a half before well, we have up to 2 hours before I, like, have to go. But if that happens, I'll just pause the recording and I'll come back to it later. You won't notice the difference. It'll just skip ahead. I just don't like doing that because it takes me out of it.
Who is doing this? Such a lust for revenge?
We saw this already.
Oh!
Probably that thing. Probably that. Who is doing this? Yeah, we saw this already. Rip. I love that the mech opens its mouth to roar like a dinosaur. What functionality are we utilizing here with this? What is the purpose of building that into the mech? Well, bad piloting. What? You're not that stuck. Come on. What's happening right now? Yeah. You're fine. You're good. God, they even gave him a dick. Look. He's packing heat. Fully erect. Alright, well, He's coming at us. We better do something. What is the mission? Survive. Queek queek?
All units, move in!
It's not on his back. That wasn't there before. That sphere kind of looks like the Peace Walker stuff. A little bit. Got Peace Walker vibes, at least. Yeah, probably best to go, dude. Things are kind of hitting the fan at the moment. Why are you even hanging around, Snake? Oh, good. He's got a fire sword whip. Okay. Well. Things just keep getting worse, Snake. We need to go. He jogs off. Better skedaddle. Yeah, that checks out. That was pretty cool. That was pretty fucking cool. Oh my god. Okay, you've got bigger fish to fry than me here, don't you? Sounds like Leatherface, the screaming. He's got ear guns. Run!
Cypher will rewrite the records, and I will vanish from human memory. But the thirst for revenge that I have planted will infest the system. No one can stop it now. Sahelanthropus will unleash that thirst unto the future. Major, I'm burning up!
That didn't look like a definitive death.
Boss, get out of there!
Did they do that on purpose? Yeah, no shit! That's what I've been telling him for the last 10 minutes. Yeah, good. Get in a loud car. Great idea. You could literally hide anywhere. Oh, awesome job. Didn't see that coming.
If the world finds out about Sahelanthropus, Skullface will have won. His plans will become reality. He won't even need to use nukes. That thing's mere existence.
Like that scene in Jurassic Park, except he's way bigger and gaining much faster. How are we outrunning him? Give me a break. Yeah, that was a dumb plan, boss. That was a dumb idea. We're probably not dead, but we certainly deserve it. He looks bored.
It's after you.
Yeah, no shit.
You need to stop it, boss. Destroy Sahelanthropus.
That's what the plan. That's what we're doing. Okay, well I have a sniper rifle and a silenced assault rifle. I don't think that's gonna cut it.
Boss, stop Sahelanthropus. Destroy that thing.
And how am I gonna do that?
And provide backup.
I mean, I guess I can shoot at him with my gun. I've got a trank, a stun arm. Will that cut it? Seriously, does this thing... Oh, he does have a health bar. Oh shit, he does have a health bar. Okay. Well, let's see how much damage this does. 0! We need launchers or something. You're gonna die, horse. Sorry about you. Rip in advance. Does he have a weak spot or something? Maybe he does. Do you have a weak spot, sir? Maybe those things on his back. I mean, we're dead, for sure. We need better weapons than this. That seemed to do a very small amount of damage. Oh, that looked like it did some damage. Stop, drop, and roll, snakes! Stop, drop, and roll! Yeah, that checks out. Okay, so we're gonna restart the mission.
Snake, are you okay? Snake!
We'll skip all the cutscenes, but we need damage weapons. So that's gonna be launchers, light machine gun maybe. Although we can't, I don't think we can have a launcher and a light machine gun. We can do a grenade launcher, but I don't know if that's going to get the height that we need. We might need to develop some weapons. Let's see if we can figure it out. Hello? Are we not done loading here? What's going on? This is like PS4 loading time. Are we stuck? We appear to be stuck. Okay, great. It's okay. It'll just take a few extra seconds to get through all the title cards at the beginning. Yeah, we know. That's annoying. Yeah, we know. We don't need the server. I'd like to play the game, please. Yeah. I know.
Please specify a project.
What are these things? I don't need that anymore. That might be worth looking at. It's got long range attack power. That's what we need. We need long range attack power. Okay. Okay.
Please select a mission.
Now let's see what we can do here. And it has a 6-shot barrel too. Is that going to do more damage over time than something like this? We'll have to call in some supply drops, I imagine. Let's go ahead and try that. And then over here... That's a lot of fucking damage. That is a lot of fucking damage. Let's try it. Let's go double launchers. We need to do as much damage as quickly as we can. We're not going to have a lot of options here, but let's just go with whatever does the most damage and has range. That's not going to do shit, but whatever. I don't have anything that's not equipped, do I? No. So, none of that stuff is probably going to do me any good. C4 might, if it has like a thing where it like falls down and we can hit its weak spot or something. But outside of that... So we're going full launchers, and then we're just gonna, we're gonna do supply drops when we run out of ammo. Kind of like we did when we fought Peace Walker. That was basically what we did. We would go through all our ammo, supply drop, go through all our ammo, and just rinse and repeat. The main challenge is going to be avoiding damage while we're doing supply drops. That's going to be our number one damage or problem. Really avoiding damage in general while we're trying to do damage. Actually, that's going to be tougher than, because we can hide for supply drops and maybe be okay.
Stop Sahelanthropus. Destroy
Okay,
that thing.
so
I'll rally diamond dogs and provide backup.
okay, I can see the health bar moving, which is more than I could say before. Should I get on the horse? We did some damage. We did some damage. Let's get some distance. Oh, he can see us. He's like, you're being cute. What? Who was that talking? That high rate of fire is awesome. This was the right choice, I think. Oh, you're gonna give me supply drops without me asking? Well, that changes things a little bit, doesn't it? Yeah, hot is right. So this is, we should just keep this gun. If they're gonna give us supply drops like that. Oh, the helicopter's doing some damage. That's nice. Okay, so I guess it's only exposed at certain times, right? Who is that saying I'm pretty good? That's not Ocelot, is it? Who's what? Oh, did he give us another supply drop?
Supply drop complete.
We're doing okay, actually.
Target acquired. In hot.
Yeah, distract him. Good. Oh, I thought you meant like you were shooting at him. Oh, this is fine too. Oh shit, covered up. Who is saying that?
Supply drop. Hurry.
They're just gonna give me supply drops as soon as I run out of ammo. Which I will absolutely take.
Supply drop complete.
I'm kind of digging. How much damage is this rocket doing? Okay, don't die though, Nick. Not enough. Not enough. Not enough for it to be worth the time it takes to load and everything.
In hot. Watch out, boss.
Alright, we've got him down to 50%. And that chopper's dinging and dinking and dunking a little bit. Taking little small chunks of damage off. So that's good.
Coming after ours. Take it out.
I'm working on it. Get up! What are you doing, Snake? Those are big chunks of damage. That is the correct weapon. There's probably something better that I don't have the level to research or something. I might. Oh god, he's way over there now. Alright. Well, that's gonna take me a minute. Oh no, you did not just do that, Nick.
Boss, come in. Boss?
Oh my god. Alright. Take yourself, dust yourself off.
Stop Sahelanthropus. Destroy that thing.
Get your horse next time, Nick. Get your horse. Okay, get... Is there a way to fucking stop burning? I don't... Okay, you're hurt pretty bad, Nick. Be careful. You're pretty good. Just don't die, okay? Where are you going?
Requested.
That did some damage.
Supply drop.
Doesn't do very much if the thing is. Oh Christ, Nick. Oh, come on, dude. Oh shit, what's that? I haven't seen him do that move yet. You're gonna need to fucking... God damn it. I don't even know what that was. I can't believe we fucking fell.
Snake!
Alright, we've got this. We've got this, though. We've got this. If they're gonna keep giving me supply drops like that...
Boss, stop Sahelanthropus. Destroy that thing. I'll rally diamond dogs and provide backup.
That's your better option. Move, horse. Fucking idiot.
Supply drop, hurry!
Supply drop complete.
Oh, god damn it. Are you kidding me? So much for that window. Oh. I stunned it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so those things blow up later? Okay. I don't think I realized that. While we're running around like that, we might as well take the second to load this thing too. What happened? What the fuck is happening right now? I don't know what that was. Oh, give me a fucking break. What am I supposed to, how am I supposed to avoid that? He just decides he wants to jump straight up in the air and jump right on me instantly and kill me, one-shot me? How am I supposed to avoid that?
Stop Sahelanthropus.
Yeah, I know. Okay, yeah, they explode afterwards, so it's not just about avoiding them initially.
Supply drop. Hurry.
Oh shit. God damn it. Can you give me a second, sir? Oh, that was my guy. Okay, so I need to watch out for his bullets too. Need to heal.
Supply drop complete.
Let's go get the supplies. What am I supposed to do about that? Oh, we're fucked, right? How are we not dead?
Will commence shortly.
Oh, is that in front of me again? Oh, I thought I missed him. Come on, baby. Oh. Wait, that's not a mission fail, is it?
Shot down the chopper. Call it from your iDroid.
I have to call a backup. Fuck me, dude.
What happened? Boss!
Well, this is the toughest boss in the game. There's no doubt about it. This is the only real balls-out boss fight in the whole game.
Destroy that thing. I'll rally diamond dogs and provide backup.
Did that not do any damage? That looked like a direct hit to me. Alright, when he's farther away, use that, but when he's closer, use this. No, 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 no. Wrong button. Shut up.
Support helicopter requested.
Oh, shit.
Supply drop complete.
Oh, I hit him in the back and it hurt him. Is that a thing? God damn it. Go, 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 go. I didn't really see what I was shooting at. All this red shit. That doesn't look like it's damaging him. Fuck me. What? Run, motherfucker, run. Oh, did I have a supply drop a long time ago and I wasn't paying attention?
Supply drop complete.
Alright.
It's coming after ours. Take it out.
Just take it out. Just take it out real quick. Good. Doesn't sound like he was shot down. What's he doing? What's he doing up there? He got his railgun out? What are you doing with that thing? Oh, I thought he was aiming at something else. Are you aiming at me, bro? I haven't seen him do that yet.
You can do it, boss.
Fucking go, 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 go. Shit. Come on, baby. That didn't even really hurt him, did it? What are you doing over there, bud? Wait, be patient. Why is he suddenly not exposing his weak spot often? Okay. God, it takes him forever to get up. Don't celebrate yet. Horse. He's just fine. Horse is just sitting there fine. How have I not loaded this thing yet? Come on, Nick. Oh shit, what's this? What the fuck was that? Was I supposed to kill him there, or? I was right in the middle of reloading my rocket launcher when that started, and I don't know what I should have done to handle that. God damn it. This is ridiculous. What am I supposed to do? Oh, you're fucking kidding me! Both times I was fucking right in the middle of loading a rocket launcher. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. I guess I'm supposed to shoot, right? But what? How do I avoid having an empty magazine? God damn it. Pisses me off when I'm in a situation like that, and I don't understand what's fucking going on or what I'm supposed to do. It's one thing to have a... It's one thing for the boss to be hard. This is a good boss, just to be clear. I'm having fun with this, but like, I don't know what the fuck that was. God damn it, it takes so long to get this guy's health down. Why are you just sitting there like an idiot? Is there some other place I should be shooting him when his health weak spot's not exposed, like his back or something? Oh my fucking god. Where? Okay, right in front of me. Okay.
Supply drop complete.
Tight circles take care of those things pretty easily. Alright, we're damaging him more quickly. It's fine. Is there a supply drop way down there? Damn it. Well, let's make our way down there at least. Said great job. As if I was doing the right thing there. Shit.
Shut down the chopper. Already a backup chopper. Call it from your iDroid.
This is where I died that last time.
Please select a landing zone. Please select a support helicopter requested.
What happened to the other supply drop? Did I lose it? Oh no, it's way up there. Wait, how did that happen? Oh. Alright, this'll work. What's he doing down there? Okay, he's doing the fucking railgun thing, right? Didn't do that much damage.
Nearly there, Snake.
Okay, be careful though. Get up! Run! Come on, dude, we're so fucking close. Don't you goddamn land on top of me, I swear to God, dude, if you try that shit. Oh, let's go! Did I get him? Fuck yes! Ah, that was fun. That was fun. I really enjoyed that. That was my the only boss fight. The only real boss fight in the whole game. At least so far. Loved that. Loved that. That was fun. That whole L2 thing I didn't like, but I didn't have to. I didn't run into that time. That's interesting. I didn't think about that until just now. Let's go. Run, sheep! This is no place for sheep! Alright, crawl in and it's our mech now, right? I don't know, is that how that works? I bet that wasn't the final boss, though, because Skullface is still around, right? Aren't we supposed to confront him? Let's watch an hour of cutscenes, and then we'll probably find out. Oh, wait. I should probably have a controller in my hand in case there's like a... Well, I thought we were going to kiss for a second. In case there's some QTE that comes out of nowhere or something.
Let's see Skullface.
Maybe we won't have to fight him? I would be fine with that being the last boss in the game. It was very Metal Gear Solid final boss kind of a fight, and I enjoyed it immensely, and I think that would be a fine place to leave off. A fight with Skullface, that'd be more like a MGS4 ending kind of a thing. I'm not sure I want that. Or maybe an MGS2 kind of an ending. Oh, he's dead. Good. Well, he's not going to be fighting anytime soon, doesn't look like. Okay, so he was gravely injured then during that cutscene. It looked like maybe it was just supposed to look like he was hurt, but he got away. It looks like he did not get away.
There were 3. Where's the other?
I ate it.
Close to you.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I'll do it. It gives me the option to kill. I'm usually going to take it. Did the same thing with Quiet. God knows how different the game would have been if I hadn't done that. Or maybe, I don't know. She's on the box art. So that makes me think like, okay, see, she's probably important if you don't kill her. Wait, are we doing this again? Just shooting his legs off? What are we doing? We are shooting his legs off. God damn, dude. That's pretty intense. Well, he'll bleed out in a minute.
Do it yourself.
How's he gonna do that with no arms or legs?
Mission complete, boss.
Kill me! Kill me!
That other guy will probably do it. There you go. I mean, yeah. Let's have some mercy. We're better than them, right? Good job.
I did it! Revenge!
Okay. Yeah. I'm sure we're gonna have more cutscenes than that. Maybe not.
Development project has been added.
Give me just a
Title that was probably a lot more novel in 2016 when it was released. The retro art gore that was later popularized by Blasphemous, the non-linear format that Breath of the Wild made commonplace, and the minimalistic storytelling that has been run into the ground by Souls-likes. That being said, the combat, while simple, was pretty excellent, and the boss fights, while a bit janky, were certainly enough of a challenge to keep me coming back for more. The level design was intricate, but kind of to a fault. It was extremely easy to get lost.
Alright. I had to check on my kid. Yeah. Now we're definitely gonna be in for some cutscenes, I bet. Which is fine. We've got time. Let's do it. It's the best part of most of the Metal Gear Solid games is the story. I will say that I don't think that's true of this one. We'll get into that in a minute.
Anyone can give up his fight by laying down arms. But the feeling of holding a gun, that we'll never forget. Like our lost limbs, the sensation lingers.
she comes! Here she comes!
Who are you talking about, Emmerich? What are we're carrying something. Uh-oh. Yeah, that checks out. Okay. So it's still kicking, I guess. Emmerich loves it.
We hold our rifles in missing hands. We stand tall on missing legs. We stride forward on the bones of our fallen. Then, and only then, are we alive. This pain is ours, and no one else's. The secret weapon we wield, out of sight. We will be stronger than ever, for our peace.
Seems like there's not going to be a ton of cutscenes. Looks like it might be it.
Sahelanthropus will unleash that thirst unto the future. Those were his last words. Cause.
No, his last words were kill me, kill me, kill me.
Pretentious to the end. Still. Doesn't feel like this is over. And I'll never be whole again.
Did we do it? 71,000 link, only 6 are designated official. Okay. Did we do it? Let's go. We did it. All right. First things first, we're going to do things a little differently from now on. The bottom center of the screen says that we have beaten 96 games in 2024 and 543 since we started doing this in 2020. Those, I don't know where they came from, but I didn't put those there. We've now beaten 97 games in 2024 and 544 since we started doing this. Let's go. What's the lost boy got to say? What's up? You have more to say? Is that Psycho Mantis? It is, right? He just had awesome hair when he was younger. I guess he's a kid, right? Like he's a teenager like that kid. It's like, I don't know what to do with this. Shit, what am I, a scientist? Okay, anyway. All right, we did it. So let's talk about my feelings about this game now that I have beaten it for the first time just now. I first want to say this. I am aware that there is more game after this. And I'm going to turn this down just a bit. I'm aware that there's more game after this. I looked into it, and considering that a lot of sources consider the core experience over at this point, that's what I'm always looking for, is the core experience. We don't do true endings here, and also considering the fact that I killed Quiet, and I looked into it, and apparently a lot of the later stuff that's good has to do with Quiet. I am going to consider this game beaten, the core experience over. I recognize some people that are fans of this game will disagree with that. That's okay, we can disagree. But I have decided that this is the end of the road for me. We don't do DLC, we don't do true endings, we don't do true final bosses, things like that on this channel. I just don't have time with everything else that we're trying to do. So we try to play to the core experience. 99% of the time, that is where the credits are. I recognize this game is a bit of an outlier, but not enough, in my opinion, to make an exception. So with that out of the way, let's talk about the ups and downs of this game. I have a rocky history with this game. I played the first one about 2 years ago, so it took me 2 years to get through the Metal Gear Solid series. I played it about 2 years ago on stream, the first Metal Gear Solid. I tried to play the first Metal Gear, could not get into it, gave up on it, and so I did not play Metal Gear 1 or 2, but I did start with Metal Gear Solid, and I did enjoy it, but it is not ranked very high on my list because the controls, like any other PS1 game, almost every other PS1 game I've ever played, I hate the controls, I hate the camera, it's clunky. I don't care about the graphics looking the way they are. I actually kind of like that. It's the gameplay itself is just, it's impossible, really. Up to this point, it is impossible for me to get into those games. So I did not rank it very high because of that. However, I did appreciate and recognize that the story is incredible in the first game. With the second game, I thought the story was even better. The graphics were obviously much better. The controls were a little bit better. But they were still, that game I struggled with too. There were some moments in that game that I thought were really awesome, like the Metal Gear Ray fight and a couple other things. But I still did not rank that game very high. The thing, and that's kind of been the running theme. Like Metal Gear Solid 3, I think has the very best story of all of them, but it's ranked even lower because I really struggled with the gameplay. And Metal Gear, that's been a running theme for this series. Metal Gear Solid 4 was the first one I thought had really, since it's out of that, what I call kind of a dark period, that PS1, PS2 era, it's just very hard for me to get into anything with those controls and gameplay. I thought Metal Gear Solid 4 was a vast improvement on the gameplay, and I also really love the story. So that one that one's ranked the highest. And I also really liked Peace Walker. I thought the story was not as bonkers in Peace Walker, but I thought it had a subtle beauty to it that something like Metal Gear Solid 2 or 4 didn't have. Those were much more like over the top and crazy. More like, I thought since I guess Peace Walker is a continuation of 3, it had more of that vibe, and I really enjoy that. All of that to say, I love the stories in these games. I have not really loved the gameplay until more recently. With Metal Gear Solid 4 and Peace Walker, I thought the gameplay was better. It's still got that Metal Gear vibe with the controls, though, where it's just doing its own thing. It's not like, oh, I'm good at open world action games, so I'll be good at this, or I'm good at stealth games, so I'll be good at this. No. You're not good at Metal Gear unless you're good at Metal Gear. There's nothing really like it, and I appreciate that it's so unique in that way. These games add a lot to the video game industry by just existing, because they're so unique, they have their own takes. Kojima is an absolute genius. I recognize all that. But these games aren't ranked really as high as they deserve, because I struggle a lot with the gameplay. With this particular one, I thought the gameplay was the best, hands down, out of any of the games, which just kind of comes part and parcel a lot of the time with being more modern. But it also didn't lose its identity. It's not like it just became more, you know, standard so that it was more accessible. I wouldn't really call this game accessible. It's still its very own, it's more accessible maybe, but it's still its very own thing, the way the controls and the stealth work. It's not like, you know, like when I picked up The Last of Us 2, which is it's my #1 ranked game. The stealth in that game is one of the best parts about it, and it's beautiful, but it works pretty much the same way as every other stealth game. You sneak up, you don't make too much noise, you break line of sight, you have a stealth kill action, and you have some of that in this game, but the AI is so much cleverer. It's so much less forgiving. It's much more realistic, and so it requires a lot of do-overs. But I think the gameplay and the camera and everything in this game was much smoother, the way that it worked, that it wasn't as frustrating to try and get into that, and so it was really just about overcoming the challenges of the levels. And I could feel myself getting better at the game as it went on. I haven't really had that feeling with any of the other Metal Gear games. I struggled with controls all the way through, and I never really felt like I mastered anything. I got pretty good at the stealth stuff toward the end of the late 20s missions, and that felt really good. That felt really good. Now I will say, so that I think my #1 like positive is that the gameplay is, I want this gameplay in all the other Metal Gear games, and I would go back and replay them. Like, I think that this is what Kojima wanted. He wanted this gameplay. He just couldn't do it back then, you know? So I think that that's just objectively better. As far as the story goes in this game, I think this is actually the worst story. It just doesn't have the weight or the epic nature of a lot of the other ones. Like, you've got this new big bad, this new antagonist, and this new Metal Gear, just like you have in every other game. But and don't get me wrong, the Metal Gear in this game is awesome, and the first time really encountering it is definitely my favorite moment in the game, and a memorable takeaway from the whole year. Really, I loved that mission. I loved it. But the story itself, I wouldn't say it falls flat. It's just not, I can understand why. I don't know exactly the ins and outs of like when Kojima left producing this game and what he had a hand in and what he was in control of and what he wasn't. I don't know that, but I do know that he left at some point during production. And you can see that, you can feel it, that it's just not, there are parts of it that are very Kojima-y, you know, like with some of the special enemies and some of the supernatural elements of the game. And then there are some other parts that just aren't really Kojima-y at all. And you could feel that. You could feel the parts that were kind of like glazed over a little bit. And this game just didn't, the story just didn't go as hard as something like Metal Gear 2 or 4 or Peace Walker. Or 3. It just didn't go there. It just didn't go as hard, you know? So it was fine. And for any other game, it would be an average good, maybe even better than average. But for a Kojima game, it's like the worst story. It's not even close. And that's what I've enjoyed the most about some of those older Metal Gear games like 2 and 3 were the story, because the gameplay I'd be struggling through, and then a cutscene would start and be like, okay, good, I can relax and enjoy these awesome cutscenes. I normally have the opposite feel. Get through the cutscenes and get me back to the gameplay. But with Kojima, I've always had the opposite feeling. Let's enjoy these cutscenes because they're the best part of the game, or they were at that point, in my opinion. The story and the cutscenes and everything were the best part. The characters, the voices, all that stuff. And the gameplay's like, all right, we got to slog through another level so we can get to another cutscene. So I didn't have that. That driver wasn't there with this game. The story wasn't driving me. Outside of that, you know, I think that's the two main takeaways. The story was the worst one yet, and the gameplay was the best one yet. And, you know, honestly, I put a lot more emphasis when I'm ranking games on gameplay than story, and because of that, this is my favorite Metal Gear game. This is my favorite one. There are a couple of things outside of just the core gameplay that, like, I really loved those later missions when I was starting to feel like I was getting good at the stealth and I knew what I was doing, and I would have that close call where I almost got caught, but I managed to do a couple of headshots fast enough that I was able to keep my cover. You know, that was my favorite. That was when I was having the most fun. And there were some set pieces with this game that were really awesome and very Kojima-y, you know, and I really loved that. And so those takeaways, like when I think about my favorite parts of the game, they overshadow the fact that the story just wasn't there for me in the same way, because I just care more about that. I just care more about the gameplay than the story. A lot more than most. And so because of that, I think, yeah, without a doubt, this is my favorite. This is my favorite Metal Gear game, even though the story was by far the worst, I would say. I'd say second place for worst story would probably be Metal Gear Solid 1, I guess, but that story's still awesome. That story's still incredible. But that's probably my lowest ranked Metal Gear game, or maybe 2 was, even though those stories are incredible. So, but overall, I did really enjoy it. I wanted to get through this series before Delta came out. I have decided that Delta is different enough that I can play it, even though I've already played Metal Gear Solid 3 and counted as a separate beaten game. It's very on the edge, but I think I've decided that that's going to be how I'm going to tackle that, and so I am going to be playing that at launch, and I wanted to beat these games first. I'm really glad I did, and I really did have a good time with it. And again, I understand that there's more game after this. I may, if I'm curious enough, look up what happens after this. But again, honestly, the story didn't grab me enough at the outset for me really to care. So I don't really care. I'm sure it's fun. I'm sure it's fine. This is one of those games that I'm sure a lot of people had a lot of fun platinuming, but that's just not me. All right, cool. We did it. Last order of business. Let's check and see if there's a post-credits something. Where were you guys when I was fighting that mech? Where'd you guys come from? The biting tree frog. Yeah, see. Okay.
I won't scatter your sorrow to the heartless sea. I won't see you in his ashes. You're all diamonds.
Did that horn get bigger?
As accomplice to the attack on Mother Base.
Oh, I have it turned down still.
Revenge against the boss.
I'm not like you!
I think it is time you knew.
I'll go alone. Boss, what are you?
We can't afford to lose anyone else.
What if she's a spy?
What if I'm a spy? Or you?
I killed Quiet.
What should we do, boss? Just give the order.
You were right. He is not one of us.
Boss.
Snake?
I'm sure it's cool. I'm sure it's cool. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and stop here. So last order of business, Metal Gear Solid 5. It's been fun. I really did enjoy playing you finally, but we are now going to delete you from our console and never play you again. Bye-bye. Appreciate you. Okay, that's it for Metal Gear Solid 5. Just a couple of things, just some house cleaning before I end this video. Two things. The way that I'm going to be doing my long-form review videos on YouTube is going to be changing, which is why I'm no longer going to be cutting out those periods where I talk about the game immediately after I beat them and making them separate review videos, because I'm going to actually be doing more heavily edited long-form reviews. Long form is not quite the right word because they're only going to be 2 or 3 minutes long, but I'm going to start doing quick reviews instead of that. So you'll only be able to see those recaps if you like those. You'll just need to watch the end of my final video for each game if that's something you want to continue to see. And so they'll still be on YouTube. They just won't be separated out anymore. I'm going to now start doing. My plan is to make them 2 to 3 minutes long. Quick reviews that are more like my shorts, my YouTube shorts and my TikTok videos, but in widescreen with a little bit more editing and a little bit more detail in my reviews. I'll still be doing my short reviews as well. So that's going to be coming for this soon. So that's why this isn't a separate video, in case you're curious. The second thing is, let's talk about what the next few days are going to look like. So today's November 6th. November 8th is when Slitherhead comes out, 2024. And so we have a little bit of time. I don't know if I'm going to try and fit a game in there. If I do, it's going to be something really short. Rad Racer's been on my list for a while. I'm really interested in playing that. Kirby All-Stars, I think, is the next Kirby game. I haven't played a Kirby game in a while, so I might try one of those. I might. Or I may take that time and just do some of that, work on those new video types that I've been doing. So I may not play anything else until the 8th. We'll see. But then there's not a lot going on in the gaming world over the next 4 months, although at least not yet. So everything up to March 6th is posted above me as far as what's been announced, has a release date, and I'm planning to play at launch. So Slitherhead on November 8th, November 20th is Stalker 2, December 9th is Indiana Jones, December 10th is the Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver remaster. I'm only going to play that if they put Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen on PS Plus before then, by the end of November, because I want to play that series in order like everything else. And so if they don't, then I'll just play Blood Omen Legacy of Kain whenever they put that on PS Plus, and then I'll push Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver to the next month, because I never play 2 games in the same franchise in a single month. So we'll see how that goes. And then there's nothing in January announced at all that I want to play. But February 18th is Avowed, and then March 6th is the Suikoden 1 and 2 remaster. I've already played Suikoden 1, and it's been a couple of years, so it'll be fun to start that franchise back up, and my plan is to play through all the Suikoden games eventually. So we might as well start with Suikoden 2 remaster. That'll be fun. And so we have a lot of time in the next 6 months to play, or 4 months, to play franchises that I need to catch up on. And those fall into 2 categories. One is franchises that have an upcoming release. So like this was one of those. And that's going to be like Doom, Gears of War, Industria, Greedfall. There's several others that I'm playing them. GTA 5, Deliver Us Mars, the Mafia games, and then the Legacy of Kain we talked about. So that's category 1. I'm going to try and get through more of those. So we've got Doom Eternal, GTA 5, Gears of War 5. I already beat 4. Gears 5, Deliver Us Mars, Mafia 2, Greedfall, Industria. And then the second category is just a bunch of old retro franchises that I'm trying to get through in order. So that's Mario, Zelda, Sonic, Kirby, Mega Man, Castlevania. There's a bunch of those. And so those are primarily the games that I'm going to be fitting in between. And then when we run out of the newer games, which we may by the end of the year, if there's not more games announced soon, then we'll start hitting on my list of games that are just one-offs that I've just been meaning to get to, that I just haven't had time to do. And that's going to be games like the Dead Space remake, the Far Cry games, the Final Fantasy games, the Halo games, games like LA Noire, Parasite Eve 2, let's see. I want to go back and start the Tomb Raider games at some point. Uncharted Lost Legacy, Visage, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, Ghostwire Tokyo. That's a fairly long list. You can see that if you ever want to look at that. My third tab on I've got a Google Doc that's linked. It's the first link on my YouTube bio. And the third tab is called Priority Games, and it's 62 games long. and it's got all of that stuff I just talked about on it. All of the games that are like first in line. And then I have my backlog has, I don't know, 1,000 games on it that are like games I'm planning to beat in the next 15 years. So that'll that's what we're whittling on. But the second tab on my document is just new releases, and literally it's just these. There's hardly anything on it. But when the Game Awards happen, and we have some more events, I'm expecting something from Nintendo soon about the Switch 2. Then that's when the new releases will start to roll in, and I imagine March, April is usually when it starts to get pretty busy again. We'll see. I don't know what this year is what 2025 is gonna look like in gaming. It's gonna be a little different. I think it might be pretty slow. But we'll see. I don't know. There's a lot of games I'm looking forward to. All right, that's it. If you're still here and you watch the whole video, or even if you watch the very end, thank you. I appreciate you. It does mean a lot to me. It really does. I don't make these to get a lot of views, but I do them for the documentation purposes. But I know that there are just a handful of you out there that actually watch these and enjoy them, and I do appreciate you. It does mean a lot to me. I will see you on the next one, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.